Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Islan, but to keep it easy, just call me Easy. See what I did there? Anyway, if you love to talk and if you like a good show, this is the place to be. So this year we are going to break down our favorite show, either it's reality TV or if it's a fiction show, because we love a good show. It's always like get me when someone say they don't watch TV. What do you like? Anyway, if you're like me and you want to talk about the show that you watch, this is the place to be. This is the community for you. This year, we're going to turn this shit down. This year, I have so many goals, and one of the goals for me this year was to talk about the thing that I love. And what is it that I love? Some of the thing is a good show. And I've been watching Love is Blind since the beginning of the beginning, since the season one, where we have Lauren and Cameron and all of the other people. Don't remember the name. So feel so bad. Anyway, so yeah. And I wanted to jump on the wagon because I'm an avid Love is Blind fan. So and I always feel like sometime when I'm watching other people review, which I love to do, this thing that they're missing out is like, why you didn't talk about this, why you didn't talk about that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and you know have my YouTube channel and talk about the thing that I want to talk about and the thing that I think you want to talk about as well, because if we're watching the show together, we are allowed to give out our opinion and blah 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 blah. I love to yell. If you didn't know that, I love to yell. I love to talk. So if you don't stop me there, I'm just gonna go and then not focus. So let's put the focus back on. So yes, we are going to talk about Love's Blind. This is gonna be my first ever review. I don't know what I waited, not 8 years, but I waited 8 seasons to start my channel. But here I am. Anyway, so we are going to review the season 8 because I'm still I'm still not healed from season 7. I don't know if you are, because I was rooting for this too. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this year, I Netflix gave us 6 episodes to start with. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I haven't watched all 6 episodes because I wanted to break down the episode by two. I didn't want to just go ahead and watch and give us like spoiler. And if you already went through all of the 6 episodes, please know that not everyone have watched them. So spoiler alert. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and present the cast of this season. And another thing, I don't know what they are thinking about this year. It's so great. First of all, they give us like 6 episodes. I'm happy about it. I'm not mad. Don't get me wrong. But the second thing, 36 people? I need to check. I need to fact check real quick. Hold on. I have my notes. Remember, I have my notes because I'm not gonna go here and yapping and lose focus. Okay. 36 people. Yes, they have 36 people on the show this year. A lot of people. I'm not sure if all of them is gonna have like screen time, but we'll see because it's Love is Blind. There's always surprises. There's always people that don't make the cut. So we'll see how many couple that we have. From 36 people, let's come back to this video at the end and see how many people actually get married or not even married. How many people make it to vacation? Anyway, so if you haven't watched Love is Blind, if you don't know what Love is Blind is, it's crazy to me because I'm always like, when I ask someone, have you watched Love is Blind? And they're like, no, what is that? I'm like, okay, what world are we living in the same world, or are you living under a world? No pun intended. It's just that everyone watched Love is Blind. Everyone. Anyway, if you haven't watched Love is Blind, if it's your first season, not sure why you're jumping on the 8th season anyway, but it is a show about people that singles. Let's call them singles. Singles from the same city most of the time because most of the time, they are from the same city and they are going to that reality show to meet the love of their life if they are lucky. So the process of this show is to have them have conversation. They are going to date each other without ever seeing one another. Yes. So everything that happen in a pod. This is that cozy space where they can have like long conversation with people that they don't know how they look like, and it's up to you to direct the conversation in a way that you want to direct it. And that's one of the things that I really love with Love Is Blind, because if you're here, you will definitely see the people that are here for the good reason, because from the question that they're asking, from how they want to direct the reservation. To, what, what did I say? Basically, that's what it is. Random people go meet random people in a pod without ever seeing each other, and they get engaged. And if after they get engaged, they go to a vacation, they spend time with each other, and they decide if they want to spend the rest of their life with this person or not. So far we have 8 seasons. There's some people that are married, there's some people that are still married, and there's some people that never make it. So this is what Love Is Blind is. And I'm so excited about this season because, first of all, I don't even know what to think about the cast yet, because I only watched 2 episodes so far. I don't know how many episodes have you guys have watched already. If you have watched all of the episode, please don't spoil the comment, because we are going like 2 episodes at a time. So, reading off my notes, the trailer. Let's talk about the trailer for a second. The trailer was sick. I don't know. Like, the reason I say the trailer was sick is the fact that Love Is Blind always gave us the trailer that is just amazing. You thinking about mess. You thinking about crazy thing happening. But in reality, when you watch the show, it's meh. You know what I mean. But anyway, I love the trailer. It's by 7th season now, going into 8th season. So you would think that, yeah, they know how to make a trailer. So they know how to give you that. Yeah, if you know, you know. Anyway, 36 people this season. I'm hoping it's 12 girls, 12 women. They are not girls. If you're a girl, you won't be in Love Is Blind. Tripping, right? So 36 people, 30, like supposed to be 12, 13 men and 13 women. That's 36. Damn. Is my math okay? Jesus Christ. And tens. Oh God. 36 divided by 2. 18. Damn. Why did I think that was 13? I'm thinking about 26. 36 people. So 18. Damn. Kneel down 20 each. That's a lot. Damn. Math was never my thing, but I work in revenue. Anyway. Um yeah. So 36 people. That's crazy to me. But you know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping that having that much of a choice will change the dynamic of the show and give us like more wedding, because for the past season we only have like what, 2 people getting married. Like it's crazy. Like for a show that have so many people coming with the hope of getting married and only have like what, 4 people, like 2 couples getting married. It's insane. It's literally insane to me. um anyway, we'll find out if having like more singles, more people in the show have give us like more stories, and then more couples, and maybe more weddings. Who knows? Anyway, so for episode 1, we've seen a couple of, they show us like people, but from a 36 people show, which means 18 female and 18 male, So you would think that you will see more people in that first in the first or second episode. But anyway, I have like makeup allergy. Every time I do my makeup, I have like weird allergy. I don't know. So the first person, not the first person I saw, but I saw. Let's talk about the women. To talk about the people that we've seen in episode 1 and 2 so far, and we saw Brittany. So Brittany, she is 34 years old, and she's 34 years old. She is a partnership executive. I will have to check to see what that is. Lovely girl, open to as many kids as her husband wants. So that's what I have as a note because that's one of the things that she said that catch my attention because if my husband want 10 kids, I'm not giving him 10 kids. I say what I said, and my husband no because my body can only take so much. But to each their own. I'm not mad at what she said. She seems like a lovely girl. We'll see more of her in the episode to come. But anyway, I really liked her because don't really have much to say about her. She was okay to me. And we have Devin. Devin is 28 years old. He is a youth coach. Devin's, I mean, from what he said, he dates a 30-year-old woman at 24. So I guess he likes them older because he's currently talking to Brittany and the other girl Virginia, and both of these women are older than him, if I believe. Yeah, yes, I think so because Brittany is 34 years old and Virginia is I have it somewhere here, right, written down. Virginia is 33. So yes, Virginia and Brittany is only a year apart, and Devin is 28 years old. And then we have Virginia, 33 years old. She's a healthcare recruiter. She has a doctorate. Good for her. Love this for you, girl. She is gorgeous. She looks like a lovely girl. She talked about how she never had the chance to meet someone that is a good man. And we will talk about this later because she and Devin has a connection, and Devin and Brittany also have a connection. I already see love triangle from miles away. Okay, always happen. It's just how they handle it that makes it a mess. Anyway, because one of the things that I don't like when the women are saying in the show is that, oh, you know what, like this girl Lauren, I like her. She seems so sweet, so lovely, and she have a really great personality. She works in education. I love the girl, right? Don't get me wrong, but when she was saying that she didn't expect the guy that she's talking to was going to talk to someone else. I mean, this is this is the essence of the show. It's for people to date other people. So in the beginning, that's what you all do. You all date other people. So why would you think that the people that you are dating are not dating other people? And if you are disappointed, it's not someone that actually disappointed you. It's just that you disappointed yourself because you had expectations that are near unrealistic. Because anyway, so the next people. So I talked about Lauren. Lauren is 30 years old. She works in education. She has a connection with David. Daniel. Daniel is 29 years old. He's a sales manager. I love Daniel. He talked about how he has a blind sister, and that is like it was interesting to him to come to Love Is Blind because he will have like kind of like the same experience that his sister is having as a blind person. It's two different things because your sister is blind. She will never be able to see the person that she's with. Just build this character in her mind, build this thing in her mind. but you will be able to see your loved one, the person you choose to come out of this dating thing with. But the thing is, when you see that person, would you still be in love? Because now you can see them. So it's a different experience. I found what he was saying like a little bit interesting, because yeah, I understand, but I it was a little weird to me too. I don't know. I mean, I didn't want to say that, but trying to be like a sister like you will never be because you can see. But anyway, tell me what you think in the comment. Was that weird for him to say? And we have Taylor is 31 years old. She's a registered nurse. um I don't know how I feel about Taylor yet. I don't know. She seems nice. She seems like a cool girl. Mm, I don't know yet. We'll see. And I have Brad. We have Brad. Brad is 34 years old. He's a dentist. And we only saw Brad once in the first episode. And the second episode, we haven't seen him. I mean, we see him in the men's quarter, but not really having interaction. So I think Brad is going to be one of these people that are not going to get too far in his experience. But we'll see. I don't know. And then we have Ben. Ben is 27 years old. He's an account executive. Okay, Tyler and Ben, they have some chemistry. I think they have some connection between them. We'll see where that go. And then we have Joey, which is 34 years old. If you see that, I'm looking down, looking at my notes and my phone because I need to do this right. We have Joey, which is Joey is 34 years old. He's a physician associate. In my note it says long hair. He's a physician associate, and he has long hair, and he has this connection with Monica. Joey, I don't know if you've been watching Love Is Blind, since the first season, or if you have watched the season prior to this season. Um, he reminds me of someone like one of the guy that used to be in Love Is Blind. His name was Shane. I think that's what his name was. And this guy has such a weird voice, and I feel like Joey like literally remind me of him, like such a weird voice. But he's a really nice guy. When I say remind me of Shane, Shane has a really questionable character. But Joey seems like a really sweet guy about his family, because I remember he said that he was admitted to a D1. He had a D1 scholarship, something like that, and he stayed behind to help his mother with his sister, because at the time I think mom and dad was separated or divorced, something like that, and he has to stay to support his mom with his sister. I feel like this is such an act of you don't find this like often, like in a man that is for his family, that is there for his family, that is literally abandoning his dreams to stay to support his family. That speaks volume, and I feel like he's a really nice guy, and he's a family guy, a stand-up guy, however you want to call him. So I like Joey, and the guy in the men's quarter was literally joking about him, which was a little weird, because of his voice, but I don't know. Yeah. And he has this connection with Monica, which I don't know what I think about Monica. Monica seems nice. They both seem goofy. They both seem like they are goofy. They are like energy people. You know those high energy type people. Like they can just go about it for days. Yeah, so that's them. And honestly, I yeah, I mean, they have a really they make a cute couple, and that's gonna be that. And we'll see how their relationship, goes. If it's, I feel like they want to be one of those couples that are gonna get married, because it's always like that with Love Is Blind. When you're watching the episode, the first couple that ever get engaged, they usually end up married. I'm not predicting anything. I'm just saying from from all of the season that I watched so far, that that's how it happened. Anyway, And then we have after Joey, Monica. Monica is 27. She works in digital marketing. Guys, English is not my first language, so if I'm anyway, okay, okay. Now, David. I'm gonna say his name loud and clear. David. David is 32 years old. David, red flag already. Red flag. Oh my god. The first time I see the man, and he was in. First of all, he's 32 years old. Let's present him correctly. He's 32 years old, and he works in medical device sales. Um, Already don't like him, so it's safe to say that. If you want to say that in a comment, you can because we don't like him already. Very very big red flag, and that's why I my heart is already aching for Lauren because she seems like such a sweet girl. I don't know why the sweet girls always like the assholes. I don't know. Anyway, he's 32 years old. He works in medical device sales, and he seems very superficial. He talks all he talks about in the first interaction is he talking about Botox and filler, how a guy like him um, how a guy like him, perceive women because he's around filler and, Botox so much that he's always have this expectation of how a woman would look like. And I feel like this is such a red flag because how are you coming to Love's Blind and thinking that the show is gonna change you? Anyway, why, like, why do you think that you're ready for marriage anyway? This is one of the things that I don't understand with people that come to the show, as the fact that they think that the show is a healing space. This show is for therapy. The show is not for therapy. This show is for people that have hopes, for people that have dreams to get married, for people that want something serious in their life. I mean, they make it seems, but telling me that you're coming to the show because you want to be a changed person, I don't buy it. I never buy it. Like anyone that comes to Love is Blind telling you that, oh my God, I had this big epiphany and then here I am, like they always on some bullshit. Always. And you'll see that later because yeah. Anyway, I needed to take a minute because I don't want this to be like heated because I don't even know the guy. I'm not gonna like him work me up, you know what I mean? Anyway, next person, Madison. Madison is 27 years old. She is an artist. You know what? In the beginning, when I was watching Madison interaction with Alex, I didn't like Madison. I'm like, girl, this is the first interaction ever you're having with this man. So, sis, why are we, like, why are we dumping, like, trauma dumping? Why? Because she has such heavy baggage that I feel like Alex was at some point feeling like uncomfortable because, girl, I just met you. Why are you telling me all this? You know what I mean? Um, I get it. She's someone that is in touch with her feelings. She's someone that is in touch with her emotion. And it's not really easy to be vulnerable in these spaces. It's not really easy to talk about all the things that you've been in life. I get it, but for me it was a little too early because yes, we do have to talk about her feelings, we do have to talk about our emotion, where we come from and all that we are, and being authentic and vulnerable in the pods. But for me it was too early, but then I grew to love her. We'll see if that lasts. I don't know. I grew to love her. She seems like a really sweet girl. She's very religious, and for a girl her type, usually like this cute girly. I like her because she is deep. She is smart. She looks like a little nerd. And you can see that she's an artist with all the tattoo and her style and the look and everything. I like her. After Lauren, she's my second favorite, and we'll see if I have more people that I grew to love in the show. Um, So Madison, I feel like between Alex and Mason, yes, Madison has an interaction, like a connection with both Alex and Mason, and I think that I don't know. We'll see who she's gonna pick, but I feel like both her connection are very good connection. This she will decide who she's gonna pick anyway. But I feel like she has a really good connection with both of them, and I love both of them. I really like Alex as a guy. He's very in touch with his feeling as well. He's been through a lot as a kid. He was bullied. Alex is he's what did he work in sales? I don't know. I don't know where I put that note about Alex or whatever. This on Alex, Mason. Mason is a cinematographer, and he is 32 years old. Um, he has a connection with Meg that we are going to introduce shortly. He has a connection with Meg, and he has a connection with Madison. Um, so yes, and then Lauren, as I we already talked about Lauren. Molly is 28 years old. She's an executive assistant, and she never had a boyfriend before. So that's what she said. Um, I don't know if I like Molly. This is one of the other person I'm doubting right now because I honestly don't know if I like Molly because I don't know. I don't know if it's because she went to the pods and was telling everyone about her connection with David and Lauren's face, and I don't know why she would think that Sarah was the person that was talking to David. I don't know why she think that because maybe because she doesn't like Sarah or she feels threatened by her. I don't know, but it feels so weird to me when she said that. I'm like, girl, what's your problem? Like, and anyway, what if she was talking to him? Because that's what the show is about. People dating each other. You're not married yet, so please hold on. Like, and then so Molly is 28 years old. Don't know if you like her. She have a connection with David. They talked about. I don't know why they start talking about sex. For me, they went too heavy on the sex. For was it their first conversation or was I think that was in the first episode. So David, Molly, and Lauren, they already in a love triangle. Lauren is already feeling some type of way because Molly went to the court like women's quarter and was telling everyone about how her connection with David is so amazing. And it was the same day that David told Lauren that hey, I don't wanna talk to another person. It seems so deceitful to me because this guy was saying in a conversation that he had with Molly that he doesn't have integrity. And when that happened with his conversation with Lauren, I'm like, okay, so yeah, you told us that you didn't have integrity. So I wasn't expecting much of you because he told Lauren, like, straight out the bat, listen, this moment that we are having right now, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go and I don't even feel like I want to talk to my order connection. And Lauren was like, oh, if you feel that way, you don't have to talk to them. I mean, I know it's a show. I know Netflix probably want them to have that connection until they pick someone or whatever. But then, as soon as you get to your date with Molly, it's a different story. Now you're so into Molly. It's like Molly, 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 like Molly, Jolie, Like, sir, you're confusing me. That's why I told you earlier that he's a big red flag. And there's nothing that this man is going to do in this show that is going to surprise me because I already know what kind of guy he is. Anyway, so we had Alex. Alex seems very sweet. Don't remember his age though. I think he's very young too. I think I can find out real quick. I have my computer here. Let me see if I can find out Alex age real quick. I love Alex too. It's Daniel and Alex. They gave me like this vibe. I Seems very in touch with their emotion and feelings. They seems like a really great guy. Um, I love them. I Alex is 29 and he works in. He's a real estate broker. He's a real estate broker. Alex has ADHD. He talked about it. How he's not really when it comes to education and schooling, he's not really there because, and one of the things that really disappointed his family because he's on the spectrum, and yeah, but he seems like he has, his thing figured out, that he was able to. I think he said that his parent kicked him out. Did he say that? I'm gonna have to check the fact. If Tell me in the comment if it did say that or not, because I don't really remember. But I think that something like that was mentioned about his parents or something. Not sure. So yeah, so he had a connection with Madison, which we love Madison so far. And then there's Meg. Meg is 30 years old. She's a nurse too. She's an oncology nurse. And she loved to talk about alien and spirits. I don't know what I feel about her. She has a connection with Mason. They both like nerds. They both they both into like weird things like Alien and stuff. There's two movies that they reference and they show that I think I'm gonna watch because I love a good show. I love a good movie, and I love something that's gonna make me think a little, but not too much. They think about Inception. They talk about Inception in Her. Never heard about this movie before. I'm definitely gonna check them out. But yeah, um, and the fact that Mason was talking about Madison about her, the movie, and Madison never watched the movie actually, but he was definitely expressing his feeling towards Madison. Like how he felt is how the movie was. It was a movie about a robot, something. I don't want to say things that I don't know about, but yeah, so he was literally using the movie as a reference to how he was feeling, how he was feeling towards Madison in the state, in that sense. And then when he gets talked to Meg, and then Meg was like, "Oh, have you watched the movie Her?" And he was like, "No, shut the front door because no, how." I feel like they are like the same person but in different bodies because they literally watch the same thing, love the same thing, interested about the same thing. But yeah, they seems like a cute couple because I definitely would think like Alex and Madison will make like a really nice couple, and Mason and Meg will definitely hit it off. Yeah, that's how I'm wishing it to go, but I don't know. I don't know who's Madison is gonna pick. I don't know who's Alex is gonna pick. I don't know who's Mason is gonna pick. So it's the choices they to make, not mine. But that's what I would like to see. Anyway, um, so yeah, in my notes I have like this moment about Lauren and Molly in the female quarters where it was such a weird moment because they asked Lauren, "Oh, do you want to tell us who you're talking to?" And Lauren was like, "No, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not there yet. I don't want to talk about it." And this is something that you have to respect, and because the person doesn't want to reveal who she's dating, because remember, it's not a normal setting. It's a very odd, like very weird setting where everyone is dating everyone. So I feel like it's safe to say that, hey, I don't want to tell you because what if we're dating the same person? You know what I mean? And they are actually dating the same person, and I don't know why. Molly was, told her like the next day. She was like, "Hey, do you want to know who I'm talking to?" "Oh yeah, it's Dave." And another thing that I've noticed this season, why everyone's dad is the same. Like why everyone has dad have the same name. I know, like Dave, like yeah. So Lauren, her dad name is Dave. Does this guy, these people that have both dad have the same name? I think it was Willie something, Willie Jr. And then I think it's Brittany and Devin, something like that. And it's so weird. I'm like, why are your dad having the same name? Is that something that you're not telling us? Anyway, so we see in the second episode that Joey and Monica, they definitely have a really good connection. I love them. I love that. I love to see it. So that's one of the things I love about the show is that when you see like two couple that really understand each other, that really are vulnerable together, and they share this space, they share the very beautiful moment. I love to see it. It's a little bit of it's a little comforting because the mess is to come. Because the mess is to come, and we love it. I love everything about Love Is Blind. I love the comforting thing. I love the messy part. I know some people are like, oh, I'm not here for it. I'm here for all of it. Aren't we all? I'm here for all of it. I'm still traumatized by last season though. I was rooting for these two until the last minute. Even you know what? Even at the reunion like for season 7, I was still rooting for them. I don't know why it was like what got into me because I liked Ashley, but yeah, I'm still traumatized. So we're not gonna talk about that. If you haven't watched season 8, go watch it. But you'll be very disappointed to hear all the mess. Don't get into the mess first. Watch the season first, then get into the mess because that's the way to do it. Anyway, so yeah, in the second episode we see more of the couple talking to each other. We saw Sarah. I think Sarah has a connection with one moment. Sarah has a connection with Ben. Love to see it. I see Sarah was talking about religion with Ben, and both they are both. Sarah doesn't believe in religion, and Ben is a really big believer. He explained that he's more into like talking about faith than religion itself. But Sarah has a gay sister, and that is, her person, someone that she loves a lot. And she did ask Ben about, some really tough question. And I feel like Ben were able to respond to this question to like beautifully. I really love the way that he talked about the subject. And what I liked about Ben saying is the fact that when Sarah was like, "Oh, you know what? I will go to a church that is accepting everyone," and he said, "Hey, listen, I'm not here to convert you or anything like that." I love this moment. It was very very beautiful, because I know like a lot of time people have different values, people have differences, and but the differences that we have is what makes us, like beautiful together. You know what I mean? Like my husband, for example. I'm married. I'm married. I have a child, and my husband, for example, we don't share the same belief, like faith wise, right? And I mean, some people they will have a problem with it. I don't, because we still pray together. One thing that I like to about my relationship with my husband is that we don't believe in the same thing. Not the same thing. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. We believe in the same thing because we both believe in God. But it's just that we don't share this. I don't know how to put it together because if you are not Asian, you will not understand. But yeah, we pray together. He's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, but we always come together to be one, and yeah, I mean, we can always find common ground when it comes to certain thing. I do know certain thing are like non-negotiable. Definitely for some people it is. To each his own. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or how to think or how to be, but yeah. So yeah, I was just wanted to talk about this moment between Ben and Sarah, which I love. By the way, I love Sarah. I love her personality already. You can see through her like her interviews that you can see that she's really a nice girl. She's really in touch with her feeling as well too, and she's really like smart and bubbly, and yeah, I like her personality so far. And then another moment I liked too. It was Daniel and Taylor. They also had a beautiful moment in the pods when Taylor. But what? By the way, Taylor, what happened to your voice, girl? You've been in the pods for how many? Like you don't have a voice, girl. What happened? Anyway, it was so weird for me to see that. Like the first episode, like her voice was fine, but then after that, she just lost her voice, and it was so weird to hear her talking. And I kind of feel bad for her too because you could feel that she's trying her best to talk, but it's not. Anyway, so she also had a really beautiful moment with with Ben, Taylor and Ben, right? She had a really nice moment with someone in the pods. Was it Daniel? How she was talking about how reassuring that he was. Like, oh, you know what? When I'm talking to you, you don't just say, "Yeah, great," but you say, "I'm right there with you." This was so beautiful. I love that for them. I really love that for them. I don't know where the relationship is gonna go. I don't know. So right now, I don't know a lot of things because from what I'm seeing so far, the only thing that I don't really like is when the women they only gravitate towards like one person. Or we don't or we don't see it. Like Lauren, for example. I can only see I for now I'm only seeing her interaction with David. Girl, why you're putting all your eggs in one basket? That's one thing that is very concerning to me. Like, why are you putting your eggs in one basket? You're gonna get hurt. Because this man is, yeah, we're not gonna say it. But this man, I definitely think so. You will see that Molly and David and Lauren and David conversation are two different things, right? With Molly, they talk about sex, da da da, like very like surface level thing. The only time that I see that he really talked to Molly, and about like something that was very important is when they talked about this integrity thing, and then he was saying how he cheated before. I mean, sir, this is not news to us. We knew already that you cheated. uh anyway, so he was telling Molly that he cheated before, and what was that? And he regretted it, blah blah blah. And now he's trying to be this new person that when he's going, women always come to him and whatever, but he will do his best to not entertain them. Anyway, sir, I don't believe you. I believe that you're a cheater. I believe that you're a very deceptive person. And I believe that when you say that you don't have any integrity, you really don't. That's all I'm gonna say about him. And I don't want to talk about this man anymore um in this episode. And so yes, and then we have Joey and Monica. I think they got engaged. They got engaged, which is very beautiful. I love to see a really nice couple, easygoing. Because between all the mess that's gonna happen, we love the balance. So thank you Netflix for always giving us the balance. There's always this couple that they don't really get into too much. They just go. They have their conversation. They get deep. They get vulnerable, and they get married. Simple as that. And I feel like Joey and Monica is gonna be our couple this year. That's gonna be the balance for us for everything that's gonna happen, because I already know there's a lot of thing that's gonna unfold. To another love triangle that I see coming miles away. It's Devin. Devin, what are you doing, Devin? Devin is talking to Brittany, and he's also talking to Virginia. Both lovely girl. I like them. They are like my black sisters, you know. Brittany looked to me like someone that is very smart, very character, like I don't know. She seems like someone that go and she seems like a go getter. But also, Virginia, she looks like a really nice girl. I feel her conversation with Devin was very nice. Oh, when Devin said that his favorite artist was Giveon, that he can listen to all of the songs without skipping one. I feel him because yeah, I'm a very Giveon, you know, hard fan. And I can tell someone that loves Giveon, you will love her. Yeah. Someone that loves Giveon, that can listen to all Giveon song without keeping one, you will love her. So love that for you, Devin. Anyway, hope that you don't deceive me because this line only was like, oh, I like Devin. Oh my god, when he said that, I'm like, oh, okay, you got me. I like you. Anyway, and then we have, and then who else? So yeah, so he has a connection with Brittany and a connection with Virginia, and we'll see how those unfold. Because right now I'm only at episode 2, and to be honest with you, I don't want to rush into it. Especially, I want to come here and review the episode and talk about them. So yeah, so this is what I so far. So far we have a couple of love triangles. So they show us, you know, some of the couples, the people that are going to be a couple, the people that are dating, and we have seen so far Madison and Alex and Mason. We've seen Meg and Mason and and Alex, Madison and Mason, yes. Meg and Mason. We've seen Brittany and Devin. We also see Virginia and Devin. We have a first engaged couple, which is Joey and Monica. I can't wait to see the reveal and see how they're gonna feel about each other, how they're going to appreciate the looks of each other, because I don't know what I think about them so far, like what they will feel about each other. I have to see it to know what they feel like, but I don't have any you know any opinion or any thought behind it because they don't seem like, you know, shallow people or people that think about looks, or I don't even think they ever talk about this and the pods, or maybe we haven't seen it. But yeah, so I'm so happy for them. I can't wait to see the episode 3 where they see each other and to see more couple get engaged to in the next episode to come, and maybe see more people because I want to see what about all the 36 people that we have on the show. So I want to see more of them. I want to see more people, more couple being formed, and more people dating, of course. And what I'm hoping to see in the episode to come is Lauren, please, 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 please don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm hoping to see you talk to someone else because Megan, and the second episode, at the end of the second episode, you can see that she had a conversation with Mason, and she kind of like told herself, hey, I don't think I'm it for Mason. I don't think I'm Mason person, because from the conversation that we had, and Mason was like, oh, listen, I'm not sure, you know. Mason is not 100% sure about Meg. And so yeah, she was like, oh, you know what, I don't feel bad about it, but I feel like I'm gonna have to start, you know, opening my circle more, like talking to more people and dating more people. And that's what I would love to see with Lauren, because David, man, yeah, we say we were not gonna talk about this man anymore, not anymore in this video, right? So yeah, so this is basically it. So we just see a glimpse of couple forming, people dating. We get to meet some of the people that are on the show because we haven't seen anyone like everybody so far because it's 36 people, and even though I'm, you know, my I'm not really good at math, I don't think we've seen all of the 36 people so far. So far, we probably like see what 10. Mm, I don't know, wasn't counting and not planning to. But yeah, we see a good amount of people. We see Ben, we see Taylor, we see Sarah, We see Brad, Brittany. We see Madison, Mason. Like we see it really like some good people. I love everybody so far except for David and Molly. I don't think I like them. And everybody else, I'm rooting for you all. I'm hoping you find love, and we'll see what the next episode is it's gonna bring for us so far. I'm literally gonna go watch the third episode because I want to see. I can't wait. I mean, it was so hard for me to just watch the episode by two and to make a video and then go watch because usually when I'm watching Love Is Blind, it's just until I can't. There's nothing to watch, and I'm like, why are you not releasing the next episode yet? So yeah. But anyway, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you if you were passing by here and if you stick around until now. Thank you, because I couldn't be doing this without you. And please, if you haven't followed us yet, please give us a follow, give us a like, and please leave a comment because the chat we need to continue talking on the chat because I know I haven't covered everything that I know because there's a lot of things that I didn't remember, and I know there's a lot of things that even me as a watcher when I'm watching other people reviewing Love Is Blind or any other thing, I'm always like, why didn't you talk about this? So I want you guys to tell me what I didn't talk about, what you want me to focus on more, and also like leave a comment. Let's talk. Let's have this chat hot. You know what I mean? Yes, because these people we need to talk about them. And please, no spoiler because I haven't watched the other episode. So if you're watching this, thank you. And if you subscribe, thank you. If you haven't, please subscribe and give us a like and leave a comment and let's build this community because we need our own community. We need to talk about the thing that we want to talk about. And yeah, yeah, I love to yell, so I'm gonna stop here. All right, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.